Hello and welcome to MVPete playing FM21 in the year 2032. And today we have the season finale. 2 trophies on the line. Can we do a historic quadruple in our second season with Juventus? I'm feeling quietly confident, I must say. So, first of all, we have Inter in the old Italian Cup final at a neutral ground. Lovely jubbly. Where will it be played? Will this not tell me? No? Okay, that's fine. Oh, there we go. Sorry. It's going to be played at the Olimpico, so the stadium in Rome that's being used by the international side. And then we have our Champions League Cup final against Hertha Berlin. I mean, Hertha have never ever won the Champions League, but in this save, 12 years in the future now, they have gotten to be a pretty good side. I mean, if you just look at their incline through the years, finishing 5th in their first season of the save, having a little bit of a dip, but then going from 10th to 3rd, getting Champions League action, and then aside from the immediate dip afterwards, they've been there or thereabouts pretty much every season, finishing 2nd 2 years ago, and then 3rd a year ago, and this year they're in 2nd, challenging for the title. I mean, they're 5 points off the pace. No, sorry, 4. Simple math, Pete, come on. And Dortmund are right on their tail, but they have got a game in hand, so could be down to a point. So they're really going for it this season. It looks like they just lost to Leipzig. Unfortunate, they would have loved to win that. So, yeah, I don't think either of these games are going to be easy. I think we could feasibly lose either or both of them. But I do go into it feeling confident. I'd say I'm 70-30 that we'll win both. Having just played Inter in the league away from home, and it was a pretty comfortable victory. We did play our first team, and, you know, you could say it was a lot of rearguard action due to the... You can tell from the average ratings here. You know, Bisgaard had a miserable game. Gnonto, despite getting a goal, it was a penalty, didn't have the best of games. Rue was pretty absent, so was Aluyas. But looking at the rest of it, looking pretty good from our back line there. So, you know, we go into this feeling pretty confident against Inter. On the back of that, we have some issues that we need to iron out with the team that's going to play today. So, the team that's going out there is Yuli Hein, as ever, in goal for us. A back four of Jovic, Delict, Lete, and Munoz. A midfield three of Luis Antonio, Mirangila, and Rue. And a front three of Neto, Gnonto, and Bisgaard. So, obvious, you know, people missing. Delati at right back is suspended. Very unfortunate in a cup final to have basically your best player suspended. But, you know, we'll jog on. Darko Jovic is getting better and better all the time, and he's not been bad this season, so get him a cup final game. Who knows, maybe he'll surprise us all. And then also, Aluyas in midfield is injured. You know, he picked up a knock in that last game against Inter and isn't really fit enough to play today. And that will be a miss. It is a shame, but, you know, these things do happen. We may as well put Vlahovic onto the bench. No reason not to. But yeah, I mean, I know Pena had a great game last time out against them, but I feel like this is the centre-back bearing I want to go with. So, the first cup final of of this episode. We'll go into it feeling confident, despite a few personnel changes. These things happen, right? And it's all about how you can cope with it. And to be fair, I think our squad depth is getting really good. I mean, it's definitely a hell of a lot better than it was when we came in. That's for sure. Just a small side thing. If you do hear some operatic singing, you're not going crazy. I think over the road somewhere, they were doing it all yesterday as well. There's this beautiful, I mean, it's excellent operatic singing. This woman, I can hear her clearly throughout the day. She has taken a little breather, it seems, at the moment. But if you do hear her singing, enjoy it. Free entertainment, right? Obviously, I don't know who she is. I'd give her credit otherwise, but I can't even pinpoint where it's coming from. I just know that it's happening. Anyway, first highlight of the game. We are playing in our yellow kit today. I mean, I think that's a bit unfortunate, but you know, Inter having the first chance, Jovic closing down the angle enough to put off the attacker. Inter playing their classic 4-4-2. Rue picking up the ball in their box. Can he do something with it? It goes for the shot, but it's straight on. Oh no. Is that Onana? Is he still alive? Wow. Andre Onana, 36 years old. He can't be their first choice goalkeeper. I'd have noticed this before. Unbelievable. Oh, he only went there last season. Bayern released him on a free. What a weird... What a weird career this is. Spent so long at Ajax, went to Southampton for a season, didn't do that well, sold him for more money to Bayern, and then Bayern won the league ever since. So, yeah, all right, fair enough. Andre Onana. We're going to put a few past you today. I hope you don't mind that. Not many chances in this opening 20 minutes. Inter with a throw-in. Luis Antonio looking to pick it up here and run with it. He's going to play it forward. Those finds Mirangila. Rue to Neto. Bisgaard's on the run. Nope. Antonio to Bisgaard now out wide. And it is cleared out to our backline and Munoz can pick it up. What can we work with here? Delict to Mirangila. The run is on for Gnonto. Tries to find Neto. Neto finds Gnonto with the header. That's got to be offside. I mean, what an assist and what a goal. But you could see it was just offside there. Unfortunate, but a positive piece of play there. I mean, what? I don't know how Neto sees this from here. Gnonto just running slightly too early, but a great take there. Absolutely cannons it into the net. Immediate highlight afterwards here for us. Rue trying to find the crossfield ball. Comes out to Delict. Mirangila, Rue. Rue finds Bisgaard. Bisgaard's in. And Bisgaard just wide of the post. Unfortunate there. That was a good opportunity. Well worked by Rue. Half an hour and still no real clear-cut opportunities. An interesting game, to say the least. Gnonto and Neto not really getting into it apart from their disallowed goal. 0-0 at the break. I'd have liked to have been at least 1-0 up by now. But I still believe, I still have faith in this side. Luis, Antonio and Lete on 7s at the moment. Mirangila with his free kick finds Lete and it goes in. It was actually Delict. Delict gives us the advantage here. Club captain, club legend and icon, Matthias Delict gets his big head on this ball from Mirangila. It looks like Delict goes over Lete there. He had the run on him, so he had the height. But a great free kick there, and it puts us 1-0 ahead. I'm going to try and drop back to positive just so we retain a little bit more possession and afford Inter fewer opportunities, and Inter have equalised pretty much instantly there. Unfortunate. Velasco with the ball across. I mean, oh, it's not. It's Peresco even. And I think that was Lete missing the header there and just allowing a tap in, which was not in the script here. Mirangila standing over another free kick. It's quite far out. Is he going to go for it? He does. Onana with the save there. I mean, it may look like it was just going wide, but benefit of the doubt. Good save from the goalie. Bisgaard's corner comes all the way up to Neto, and I imagine this is where the end of the highlight comes. No? Yeah, there it is. You get used to it, don't you? You're like, yep, there it is. Munoz looking to create something and coming in from wide. Rue with a big ball over the top for Gnonto to chase. This is a classic move. And Gnonto is denied by Onana. Can't beat him today, can he? I feel like substitutions are going to have to be made here. 75th minute. And we're going to make our subs. So, Mirangila, despite playing well, is going to come off because he is looking very tired. Abrahamsen can come on for him. Looking around. Neto is unfortunately very tired as well, and he has not played that well. So, I'm going to do something funky. No, I'm not. Why risk it? Why risk it? We can bring on Pulisic on the left, and that's a good sub. Pulisic has always been a decent player for us. I'm going to stick with that for now and keep a watchful eye on what's going on. Our left and right back situation is not looking great. A 6.3 and a 6.5. Do we bring Malang Sarr on? The problem is Munoz is looking fine. I'd rather get players that are tired to come off, just like Julian Roux is now. We're going to wait to the end of the highlight and bring off Roux. But for now, Inter have the ball. Bisgaard manages to intercept, but it's only back to Inter's backline. Siri, Kluivert's come on. Mendes, Giuletti, Bastoni. They have got quite a few old players in this side. The names I recognise anyway. That's offside. I mean, it wasn't. And Yuli Hein produces a wonder save to keep us in this. Kluivert with the resulting corner. It's headed away by Bisgaard there. That big ginger head climbs above everybody else. I cannot believe that was offside. That was very concerning. Right. So. Roux is tired. And we are going to bring on Ferran Torres. I wanted to bring on Pulic because he's so quick. And I can imagine against a tired old defence, he'd run rings around them. But Ferran Torres has the experience. And he can find balls that other players can't. So that is going to be it for our substitutions. And it looks like extra time might be needed here. Well, I spoke too soon. A last-minute highlight here with Inter on the ball. That's worrying. Played all the way back to Onana. Come on, guys. They're in behind. And Roberto Palessi puts Inter ahead here. Oh, that's an absolute gut wrench. Very attacking. Demand more. 90th minute. I don't see how we come back from this. Very disappointing. Lete again, just beaten on pace. Committed himself too far forward. Oh dear, oh dear. 5 minutes of extra time. Inter on the ball again. It looks like they're down to 10 men while Mendes received treatment off the sidelines. Can we hit them on the break? Lete headed away, but only back to an Inter shirt. Skriniar. They've got a bit of space on this right-hand side if they can find it. Kluivert on the ball. Pulisic snatches it back. Munoz looking forward. Abrahamsen, come on, boys. Ferran Torres. Back to Abrahamsen. Got space to run. Takes the shot. Oh, Onana just taps it wide. He was going the wrong way. Bisgaard, give us the corner of dreams here, mate. Lete running onto it. Not enough. Not enough. Abrahamsen, Bisgaard. Out to Jovic. Jovic with a low ball, but it's cleared away. Are we really going to... Let's see on a yellow card. Are we really going to lose the Italian Cup final? I think we are. My heart's pounding. Honestly, I can't believe this is happening. I mean, there it is. Well, that's the quad out the window. An Inter team who we easily dispatched last game, who we comfortably won the league in front of, who have never really posed a challenge to us, get a sucker punch on us at the last minute. 2-1, the final score against Inter. And I mean, the blame lies with our front line. Bisgaard, Gunotto and Neto. None of them showed up today. None of them. Right. Well, now we have to go and win a Champions League. Let's see if we can do it. So all the leagues have actually finished, so I'm just going to quickly take you through these end of season awards and what happened in other leagues. So Uli Hein did get the clean sheet record for 22 clean sheets in Serie A in a single season. Wojciech Szczesny was the previous clean sheet record holder with 21 clean sheets in 2021. So that's an 11-year record that's been broken by Uli Hein in his first season for us. And as I've said before, he's clearly a good goalkeeper. I'm not sure I'd consider him like a world-class goalkeeper. I think we can definitely get a better one. But I think our defence is very solid. And I think the standard of attacking talent in Serie A is probably not as good as it is elsewhere. But, you know, a good goalkeeper, and congratulate him on his accolade, because that's always a good thing to keep clean sheets. We beat Monza 5-0 in the final game of the season, which contributed to Uli Hein getting his clean sheet. We had a few, changes around. Torres having an excellent game there. 2 goals and 2 assists, I believe it was. Gnonto scoring a penalty. Pulisic getting on the score sheet. Torres, it was all good stuff. So that was nice. I always love this as well. The Primo Gentleman of the Year went to Magno of Roma, so the fewest yellow and red cards, and he didn't pick up a single one, not a single or a single red. So he was the worthy winner in the end. Not having the best of seasons though, it seems. Gnonto wins the Italian Serie A Player of the Year. Hardly surprising. 33 goals in 35 appearances, an average of 2.78, 4 assists, and 15 of the voting points. So I think that was pretty much a landslide there. We can congratulate him on that. Obviously, Gnonto also picks up the top goal scorer of the year. The next closest was Juan Hernandez with 26. So a good 7 goals off the pace. And then Roberto Piselli, who we got to know in the Italian Cup final, was third with 23 goals. So we've got the shortlist for the Italian Manager of the Year. I cannot vote for myself, so I'm going to vote for someone who's not going to get it. I mean, we've had an 84% win ratio. How do I not win this? I don't know. I mean, who doesn't love Thierry Henry, right? There you go, Thierry. Love you. Juventus players in the Team of the Year. So we take out the whole of the back four, including the goalkeeper. So Uli Hein, Dalati, Seixas, Pena, and Sarr. Interesting for Seixas and Sarr. I mean, I know Sarr played most of the season in Seixas. I mean, he had a good season stats-wise. So, yeah, all right, fair enough. Mirangila in the midfield for us, and then Wilfred Gnonto up front along with Leo and Piselli. Esposito in midfield, and then Nico of Bologna somehow squeezing in there as well. We're given the award for the best club of the year. The fans of the team are said to be unexcited by the news, with many considering the award to be meaningless. Lovely jubbly. So we are in the shortlist for the Italian Serie A Manager of the Year, so we'll vote in this as well. And it's your lucky day, Thierry Henry. You get my vote as well. Belgian Rookie, Championship Squads, Copa America. Gnonto got top goal scorer, so he gets an extra £800,000 for the top goal scorer. But you know what? That's invaluable, so I don't mind that. 12 players have been called up for the European Championships. We've got 4 for Italy. Got Rasmus for Denmark, Uli Hein, who's, I'm imagining, the backup goalkeeper, as he's only got 3 caps for full Germany. So, yeah, it's only 3 caps. He's got to be the backup. Seixas and Pena for Portugal, Abrahamsen for Norway, Scott Heron for Northern Ireland, and then De Ligt and Lette for Holland. We've also had Cassio Neto called up for the Copa America, unsurprisingly. So we'll just quickly go through the rest of the leagues, to be honest. So, quickly on ours, we finished on 101 points, 32 wins, 5 draws, and a single loss against Napoli, who ended up finishing 12th. So, again, we definitely shouldn't have lost there. Chievo, Monza, and Frisone unable to avoid the drop, and there was 5 points between all of them and Spal, so they were very much the worst team of the season by a long shot. Spal winning on the last day as well to put some extra space between them. Yeah, I mean, unsurprising, Milan, Inter, and Atalanta to fill the top four. Roma, Cagliari, and Bologna to get the European spots, an extra spot in there because we won't be taking up a Champions League spot next season, so that's cool. Let's have a look at competitions. So, yes, no, yes, no. Or is it inboxes? Leagues in focus, there we go. So, the Premier League is an interesting one. So, City have won the league on 80 points, the same as Tottenham, but with a superior goal difference of 13 more goals, to be fair. However, Man United didn't win on the final day. And if they had, they would have won the league because their goal difference is way, way more significant than either Tottenham or City's. So Man United really lost it on the final day against Leeds away when they were down to 10 men for most of the game. Unbelievable scenes. All they had to do was score. They even had 2 goals disallowed. They just couldn't get past that Leeds defence. Crazy, crazy stuff. But they were wasteful. 20 shots and only 8 on target. Crazy scenes. Tottenham beating Southampton to try and put pressure on City, but City winning 2-1 at home against West Ham. Yeah. Liverpool, Everton and Leeds all making the Europa League spots. Newcastle, Forest and Middlesbrough all going down. Bad season for Arsenal. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Links in focus. We'll go over to the Spanish League, La Liga. Not a lot of surprises here. Barca running away with the league with 98 points. Real Madrid second on 90, Atletico 86, Valencia 77, Villarreal on 75. Yeah, Malaga, Deportivo La Coruña and Zaragoza all getting the chop. Only 9 points from Malaga all season. They won 1 game. That was against Zaragoza. Unbelievable. Yeah, they did not do well this time round, did they? Woo, woof, rough one, very rough. What else have we got that we actually care about? Bundesliga. So yeah, we have to go to this and go to the league table. Yeah, so Bayern win the league on 80 points. Hertha Berlin, who we've got in the Champions League final, finishing second on 76. So yeah, Bayern continue their dominance 2013 to 30-31, including 31-32. So 19 years. Wow. I still feel like a German side would be good to go to next time round. We'll have to see the lay of the land, but we've got to break Bayern's cycle here because they're just too dominant. It's not fair, is it? Not fair at all. Right. So yeah, that's enough from the leagues. Let's go and hopefully win a Champions League. I mean, we better put in a better performance than we did in the Italian Cup final, that's for sure. After watching Atletico Madrid beat Leeds 1-0 for the Europa League Cup, we're here in the Champions League Cup final, and this is the team that's going to go out there. Juli Hein as ever in net, a back four of Delati, Delict, Pena and Munoz, a midfield three of Luis Antonio, Mirangila and Roux, and a front three of Neto, Gnotto and Bisgard. Some tough decisions today. Unfortunately, Ayulas picked up a groin strain. We gave him injections. He is missing some, match sharpness. So I've decided not to start him. He's on the bench, but Luis Antonio's a box-to-box next to Mirangila. We've done it before. It is effective, and is probably the next best thing we can do, really. Also starting Pena at left centre-back instead of Lete after the Italian Cup final, because I felt like Lete was at fault. It might have been his positioning or whatnot, but Pena can come in and take that role. Everything else, I feel, is pretty business as usual. Right. Boys. We didn't make it in the Italian Cup final, but if we're going to lose a cup, I'd rather it be that one. So, can we do it? That is the question. I don't. I'm so stressed. I mean, I'm 100% staying for another season because I was considering, oh my God, Ganoto's in. How does Ganoto not score there? Oh, wow. A monster opportunity in the first 20 seconds of the game. Yeah, I'm definitely staying another season because I want to win everything at once. Like, to be fair, like, I was thinking about it and it was like, well, if I won the quad this season, it would have been more difficult to stay. I think I'd made my mind up that I at least wanted to do 3 seasons with Juventus. And that's what we're going to do, I feel. Oh. We've gone 1-0 behind. No. Bella Kotchap. What a name. So, Delict stops the cross, but Delati doesn't get close enough and Maffini's just not marked. After being so solid at the back all season, this is what happens? Come on, boys, we're better than this. Antonio on the ball from the throw-in. He's got a lot of space now to pick a pass. Comes back to Munoz. Antonio again. Delati. Mirangila. Bisgard's free. Finds Ganoto instead. And what a shot from Wilfried Ganoto. That had some power on it. Honestly, I think it broke the land speed record there. I saw Bisgard in acres of space here, but Ganoto makes the run in front. Bisgard leaves it, and he takes it first time, near post. A fantastic finish from a striker who really is in form. We don't want to concede again, please. Oh, there's so much space. Tellers Magno's in behind. Delati with the interception and clearance. Probably going to have to do a lot more defensive work than they used to, the wing-backs. Mirangila over the ball. Finds Neto. Cassio Neto! He's so good! Oh, 25th goal of the season for Cassio Neto. And we're ahead in the Champions League final. A great take from Neto, who goes all the way, cuts down the angle, and just, again, the goalkeeper being beat at his near post. It was a tight run. Takes it down on his chest and on his favoured left foot. Tucks it away. Can we increase that gap? Ah, poor ball from Delati there. Musa's taking it over. Maffini in again. Yuli Hine. Doing the business here. I'm going to ignore all calls for tight marking here because that cost us, I feel, in the Italian Cup final anyway. I'd like to go in ahead at the half. They have had more opportunities and a better possession than us. But we are a better team going forward. So I'd rather try and create those opportunities. But we are ahead at the half, 2-1. We can be pleased, but we need to not have any sort of lackadaisical thoughts now. We need to be on it. So we need to be sharp. Mirangila with the header away from the corner. Oh, Barella should really be scoring there. It was close. Another opportunity for Hertha Berlin. Another corner for them. Magno with the header. It goes over. We're somehow getting behind in this game. Can we get a sneaky goal here? Bisgard. Oh, another lovely free kick here from Mirangila. It's just... There's just highlight upon highlight. This looks like the most entertaining game of football I've ever seen. Oh! Ganoto heads to Neto. Come on, boys. Find that pass. Oh, it's a big ball for Bisgard. Bisgard's in and it's blocked. Oh, Rasmus Bisgard. I thought he was through there. Delati, the move's not over. He's in the box. Oh, it was an inch-perfect tackle. I thought Delati might have got a penalty there. He's very good at it. Bisgard with a wonderful ball in. And Mirangila gets the header. And with 3-1. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I was not ready for that. Mirangila loses his marker. Splits the defenders. And just heads it home. Come on, boys. We have not played our best game of football here, but we have made those crucial chances count. Mirangila on an 8.6. Oh, right. Let's make some substitutions. I am giddy. I thought I paused it. Right. Munoz not having the best of games. We can bring on Sarr to supplement that. Delati's not having the best game either, but I'm not taking him off. Julian Roux also playing poorly. We're going to bring on Ferran Torres after his great game last time out. Bossing the midfield. He really is. What a player. Daniel Mirangila. Where else do we go from here? I'm bringing up Pulic. He's the future, and I really rate him. I think this is it. I'm going to drop some praise as well so we can get some happy players on the ball. But what failed us last time against Inter was our finishing. And that's what's not failed us here. It's where we are strongest. And that is full-time. Juventus left the Champions League in the second season of being manager. MVP can take all the plaudits, but it was a team effort, and we really deserve this. I'm still shook that we lost the Italian Cup final, but this is the one that we wanted. He is a giant of a man, and everyone loves him. Excellent stuff. I'm so proud. And we can go into what is probably our final season as Juventus manager, looking to replicate what we've achieved this year. I mean, the final is always a tricky one, but the games against Man United were really the final for us. Getting past them required every bit of hope and effort we had. And looking at this game, Hertha Berlin will be thinking, what did we do wrong? They didn't take their chances, even with a higher XG. 3-1 on the night, and Juventus are Champions League winners. They are the moments footballers dream of. We have delivered them the Champions League. And after a poor start in the game, we really came back strong. Goals from our two main men, Gnonto and Neto, and an excellent performance from Daniel Mirangila. We could be happier. We could have the Italian Cup as well, but it's a famous treble indeed. The third time Juventus have ever won the Champions League was with us here. I mean, looking at this history, the last time we won was 95-96. And then before that was 84-85. So it's been a bit of a drought, shall we say. And I'm not going to say we ended Man United's dominance, because there have been the odd, blip here and there. But to actually beat that Man United side, that shows you, in this competition, that shows you how hard it was for us to do so. So I think we might have had like an easier team in the final, but we deserve to be there and we deserve to win it. No doubt about it. Lots of money for winning the Champions League final. Medals for everyone, I think. Be interesting. Yeah, even Claudio Mochin gets a medal. There you go. Lovely stuff. Making history at Juventus. Be very, very proud of this achievement. The board are delighted. Obviously, we didn't bring on Elias in the end, so he's going to recover from his pull groin. And Mirangila, I brought him in. He's my player, and I'm a big fan of his. He really did the job for us there. I know his average ratings don't look the best. I mean, still 13 assists in his first season, 9 in this one. They're not the best from midfield, but he just turns it out. And for an Italian player, that he's just great. Because let's face it, the Italian side isn't the best. And to be honest, I don't know how many more of these senior Italian players we can get hold of, because this is the talent that we need. And they're just going to cost a lot of money. But that's that. Let's go on ahead to the season review and finish up this season finale special as Champions League winners. Season review time, and we sit here pretty at the end of the 31-32 season with 3 trophies: the Serie A, which we won very comfortably, the European Champions Cup, which was a slog and well deserved, well earned, and then also the Italian Super Cup, which doesn't really matter, but it's a trophy nonetheless. So the new arrivals, and there was a few of them. Uli Hein wins the transfer of the season, and I can see why. He made 50 appearances. He broke a clean sheet record that had stood for over 12 years, and he didn't cost a lot of money, and he had a pretty good average rating. I mean, we needed a successor to Simon, so yeah, I think that's justified. I don't think he's the player for the future. I think we can get a better goalkeeper. I think Popovic, will end up becoming a better goalkeeper than Uli Hein. But for now, he's the man of the moment and well deserved. But also, we brought in several other key players. I feel Mislav Pulic. I mean, for £650,000, what a player! I mean, easily one of the most exciting wonder kids in this save right now. Already got stupid stats. 19 determination, acceleration and agility, and pace, 17 technique, 17 teamwork, 17 aggression, 16 work rate. He needs to fine-tune his technical abilities a bit, which will come with age, but his physical stats are all there. He's 6 foot as well. He's 19 years old. What an incredible signing, and what a player he will be for the future of Juventus. Rafa Seixas came in at a time where we really needed centre-backs and did a good job. He has been pushed down the pecking order somewhat, and his future is not in question, but we'll see about it. Ricardo Lette, the long-term successor to De Ligt, came in as well. He did cost a pretty penny, but he is a great centre-back and one we were after for a while. So, yeah, that's that. Rasmus Bisgaard on a free. Incredible signing. 25 appearances, 12 from the bench, 13 goals, 11 assists, 7.11. Thank you very much. What a guy. Big fan of Rasmus Bisgaard. We had Pena as well coming this season. Jesus, we signed 3 centre-backs this year. Wow. Also came in at a time where we really needed centre-backs, but he was definitely the better one versus him and Seixas. I mean, he's younger, he's better. All of the above, really. So he's going to be in the centre-back partnership for a long time. I can feel him and Lette forming a very strong centre-back partnership in the future. Mauro Uyas, he's not had a bad first year. He's 22 years old. He didn't cost that much money. And I was a bit annoyed at my scout because for some reason his potential dropped off a cliff. But, 7 goals, 6 assists. He played a lot of football, to be fair. Maybe his consistency will iron out in the future. But either way, he's a good midfield option for sure. He's going to have his work cut out next season, I feel, when he's got more competition in the likes of the 2 Benfica players that are coming along. But he's still young enough to break into the side. And for not a lot of money, I think he's had a great season. Abraham Munoz, a decent deal, I feel. Not a lot of money as well. And, in a world where left and right backs are at a premium, this is a good signing. I'm telling you now. We did the absolute best we could. And he can still improve, and he is improving. And I know he's 25, but he will get there. Scott Heron on a free. We signed him because he was on a free, but he definitely had his highlights this season, and it wouldn't have felt the same without him. That's for sure, the Northern Irish international player. Darko Jovic, who we paid, 5 times... Oh, wow. Nearly 10 times as much as Pulic from the same club. Another one from the future. And yet again, where right and left backs are at a premium, this guy's going to be great. And to have both Darko Jovic and Mislav Pulic on the right-hand side, I think is going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing for years to come. Yeah, I don't really know Juan Ramon and Hartman. I think Hartman's actually got some potential in him. He does, but we'll see about that. But yeah, a lot of ins there for sure. Transfers out. We finally got rid of Kachuchu for 16 million, which I was pretty happy with. Sakachi wanted to leave. I was sad about it, but we got a lot of money from it, and it allowed us to buy Lette, so it was an upgrade. I still cannot believe we live in a world where we managed to sell Isaac Lehadji for £45.5 million to Arsenal. Unbelievable. I love it. The one I really didn't want to go, Serge Traore, really good left back, but there's a lot of money and he played a lot of football for us, and I was sad to see him go. But never say never, he might come back. And then everyone else was pretty inconsequential. I mean, yeah, we let Simon go, Vlasic go. Yeah, fair enough. So that was that. Season results, when the PC decides to catch up, or if I press the button correctly. How it unfolded, we won the Serie A first position, home attendance of over 50,000 at 96% attendance. Competition top scorer was Wilfred Gnonto. We won the league by 15 points. We were really dominant, really dominant. Only lost one game all season. That is some incredible form. And to be fair, that was, when I say it was a blip, it really was. It was a really unfortunate situation we found ourselves in, so it was difficult. But we deserved this cup 100%, head and shoulders above the rest. I mean, if you look past Milan, Inter, who beat us in the Italian Cup final, were nearly 30 points behind us. We dominated that season. We also won the Champions League, 3-1 in the final against Hertha Berlin. I mean, these games against United, I'll say again, 2 away goals were very important, but that 3-0 home spanking really put the cat among the pigeons. You know, we really, really showed them who was boss there. Valencia were not an easy side to negotiate as well, because they've got such good attacking talent, but we outshone them away. We lost more times in the Champions League than the league this season, against Ajax early on, which was a disappointing result. Man City also beat us, but we did the job at home, which was handy. That away goal put some distance between us, and then obviously against United. But we beat Liverpool home and away. And we did beat Valencia home and away as well. Competition top goal scorer was Wilfred Gnonto. Where would we be without him? Runner-up, lost in the final. I mean, it was only 5 games to get to the final. Well, 4 games to get to the final, and then we lost it. We'll win it next season. And then we beat Milan for the Italian Super Cup. And Elias was the only one who scored. Fair enough. So, moments to remember. Our biggest win was a 7-0 domination of Verona. Goals from Gnonto, a hat-trick from Neto, Rue, Pulisic, and Torres. The match to remember was the home leg against Frosinone, 6-0. I mean, I disagree. The 3-0 against United was clearly the match to remember. And then the goal of the season was in that game against Frosinone, and it was Rue, and it was the first shot. So if we watch the goals, we can hit it and quit it after the first shot. Well, the first goal, because... And I thought this one might be goal of the season as well. I remember saying it at the time. So Delati playing the ball forward to Rue, and Rue with just an absolute screamer. Big fan of that. So, lovely stuff. Financial-wise, we've gone up to the 5-star worldwide club reputation on the back of winning the Champions League and the league. So, we're very justified. I mean, the fact that Juventus dropped to a 4.5-star team tells you where they were before this. Down sponsorship, but I imagine that will bounce back next season on the back of everything else. Broadcast revenue also down, corporate and hospitality is up, and then competition prize money is way up from everything else. 500,000 shirts sold. Pulisic was the most favourite. Don't really get that, but okay. Gnonto, Delict, who are club legends now. Neto and Delati, that doesn't surprise me, but Pulisic, especially being the top shirt, really does. How we lined up? This was the team of the season, it seems, for us. Julian in net, a back forward, Delati, Seixas, Peña, and Sarr. I still don't get why they rated Seixas better. He played way less. I mean, he still played 26 games. But near the end of the season, he barely played. Elias and Mirangila in midfield. Neto, Torres, Pulic behind Gnonto. So, yeah, that's how good Pulic was this season. Gets in the best 11. For sure. Wow. Gnonto played 54 games that season. 49 goals, 5 assists. 49 goals in a season. Unbelievable. The accolades. So it looks like we didn't win the Manager of the Year award. Unless it's not been I'm actually pretty salty about that. Okay, never mind. Sure. So, fans player of the season, Ferran Torres. Okay. Young player of the season, clearly Cassio Neto. Signing of the season goes to Yuli Hine. Goal of the season to Rue. Top goal scorer goes to Wilfred Gnonto. No problems there. Most assists with Pulisic. Most player of the match awards. 10 player of the match awards go to Gnonto. Highest average rating goes to Gnonto. And then Abrahamsen with the most completed passes per 90 minutes. Record breakers. Most goals in a season ever. Yeah, fair enough. 49 goals is a lot. Most assists in a season, but 16 by Pulisic. I mean, that shocks me. He did not play that much. And then Yuli Hine getting his big clean sheets by player in the season. So we can be happy with definitely those two. I can't believe we beat the assist one with Pulisic this season. But, you know, history in the making. It was a landmark treble for Juventus this year. A superb season for Zebra as they claim their second consecutive title to back up the preseason credentials. So, yeah, a very good year for us. Does anyone get into the World Club 11? Delati's already in there. So Malang Sarr's been put on the bench, and Gnonto is on the bench as well, but I think that happened last year. Yeah, so not that many. I mean, so many big names in here. It's not hard to see why. Season review. Let's go. Oh no, that was what we just saw. We don't need to see that again. Board delighted with club progress, as you'd expect. Yep, fair enough. Gnonto scoops the Champions League Golden Boot by a goal. Sergio Pereira was going to be livid. 8 players were in the Champions League Dream Team. Hine, Pena, Delict, Delati, Beersgaard, Mirangila, Aulias, and Gnonto. I mean, we were good this season, right? Cup goalkeeper of the season was Yuli Hine. Ricardo Lette was defender of the season. Cassio Neto was the midfielder of the season, followed by Mirangila and Beersgaard. And then Gnonto head and shoulders above everyone else. I don't know why Popovic is linked with Bournemouth, because he's not being sold. And Neto devoting his European Champions League midfielder of the season to me, because I am the man. Thanks for watching this season. It has been a pretty good one. I'm going to go into next season with high hopes, because we have strengthened and we might even strengthen more. So thanks for watching. I've been MVP. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.